Hello, everyone. Today, let's find out about free resources that are available from SCORE. And we have Bridget Weston. She is the CEO of SCORE joining us. Thank you for coming and teaching us whatever we can find out about SCORE and how it can help us in our business and our product idea that we're coming up with. Thank you again for coming today, Bridget.
Brian, it is always such a pleasure to talk with you and, of course, get to talk about the awesome resources that SCORE, like National Inventors Club, has for entrepreneurs.
Excellent. So, Bridget, if you can start off by telling us a little bit about yourself, because I know that you have an amazing background and you got to be SCORE CEO for a reason. So, if you can share your story with us.
Sure. Well, I was fortunate to be raised by a really strong, both parents were very strong, but my mother was someone who was determined to empower others and always looked to make sure that she was working to raise others up, whatever that was. And she was a politician in the state house in Pennsylvania. So from a young age, I was really taught to look for those who need help and help in however way I could. So I was fortunate enough to find this organization, SCORE. I have a background in marketing, and I was applied. I became a marketing manager here at SCORE. And about 10 years later, I had climbed the ladder and was given the opportunity to step in as the CEO. So I have had the honor and the privilege to lead this incredible organization that helps hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs each year. And we have this great team of both staff, but of course, volunteers across the country that provide this amazing expertise to help others in the small business community. And my job is really to make sure that those people feel empowered, that we reach out and get the word out about SCORE, and that I try to remove hurdles to make sure that the people who are doing this incredible work are able to do it successfully.
Very nice. I have been interacting with SCORE for, I believe, since 2008, somewhere around there. And I've been sending people your way through your entire network. Most likely, you don't even realize that there's a SCORE office somewhere near you. But before we even get a little bit deeper into that, let's talk about what SCORE actually is. It's a free resource. It's powered, as you say, by the Small Business Administration, and all the resources and opportunities and the mentors and everything else are all free.
You're not kidding, Brian. It is free. You can meet with a mentor hundreds of times, and it is always free. We have been around for nearly 60 years. We are a resource partner of the Small Business Administration, and we have been helping people to start, grow, enhance their businesses, survive challenges for 60 years with the help of volunteer business experts. So we have this incredible nationwide network of volunteer people who have experience, knowledge, wisdom, and they want to share that with others to help avoid pitfalls and achieve success for the small businesses that need help. These volunteers have the been there, done that experience to make sure that people can benefit from that experience and that knowledge, and they pass it along to help others. And the results are, the proof is in the pudding, as they say, Brian. I have an image here about the work that SCORE had done in 2024 to help small businesses. And you can see the impact that our volunteers have across the country. 59,000 small businesses started with the help of SCORE. 84,000 non-owner jobs. And if you combine those two, that's where the 143,000 comes from. And it's because our volunteers give back. They dedicate and donate their time and passion to achieving that.
Wow. So I know that there's the Small Business Administration, there's the Small Business Development Center, which I've referred for business plans, finding local resources, possible grants, different types of ways to help you in that way.
Mhm.
But then here you are, you're just about to start a business. Maybe for me, I had back in the day, I was looking for somebody who was an expert in apparel. So I ended up connecting up with my local score. But you're at some point where you want to launch your business, or maybe it's still in the business plan stage. I know you may overlap, and maybe you could share that with us. But what can we expect when we sign up for SCORE? What happens?
That is such a great question. And again, thank you for using our services to help with one of your successful companies. So, SCORE, like the small business development centers, women's business centers, veteran business owners, we all are here to help small businesses succeed. And we are all resource partners of the SBA. With over 33 million small businesses in the country, plus those who are looking to start, there were over 5 million people who applied for a business license last year alone. There is more than enough to go around for all of us. And we really do work closely together to collaborate and share resources. Many times there will be a small business that comes into the Small Business Development Center or the Women's Business Center, and they know that a SCORE mentor has that exact right expertise in that industry or area. So they send that person to SCORE. And it's really about being in the ecosystem and providing every small business owner with the best resource for them. Now, with SCORE, what is unique about SCORE is that the business mentors are all volunteers. They are all people who have, again, that experience in the real world and are taking their knowledge and their wisdom and bringing it to you. So the other thing about SCORE, similar to the resource partners, is that we are here for the life of your business. So we help everyone from, I had an idea on the back of a napkin and I have no idea what to do next, to I have been in business for 20 plus years. I am looking to sell because I have achieved all of my hopes and dreams. And now I'm looking to retire somewhere and relax a little bit, and everything in between. And what's great about SCORE is that we are a connected network of these experts. So you may be in New York City, but need an expert that is actually located in Houston, Texas for your specific niche area. And SCORE can connect you. We have the tools, the resources, and the ability to make sure our bench of 10,000 mentors are available to you no matter where you are in the country.
Let's think about some hot companies or hot industries that are going on right now.
Mhm.
What are you coming across these days? And do you have the mentors to actually connect all these people up with?
We do. So we have mentors in every industry. We have people that are experts in all different kinds of topics. One of the things that we are continuing to see a growth in the questions from the small business community is around how to leverage AI, but also businesses that are in the AI space. So what SCORE has is what we call our AI community of practice. And it's made up of dozens of volunteers that are experts in AI. They're keeping up on the trends, that have, been involved in successful businesses, and they take their knowledge and make sure that it is shared across the SCORE network. We have online webinars on these topics that are presented by these experts, and we are making sure that we are staying up on the very current, last minute ideas and things that you all need to know so that you have what you need to succeed. Other areas that we are seeing that are coming more and more are manufacturing. There is a lot of interest in especially US-based manufacturing. So actually, one of the things I can show you on the SCORE resource hubs, we have a ton of resources that are available in different topics. So if you go on score.org and look at our resource hubs, you can see there are business journey for your stage, if you're starting and planning, managing and growing, transitioning and exiting. And then we have resource hubs by business topic like marketing, finance and accounting, technology. but we also have resources for particular industries. So food service, retail, manufacturing. Those are some of the things that we're seeing as trends in the small business community as well.
It could be whatever industry, most likely there's a mentor for it. Then you can go on the website. You can also find resources and learn, because I know with the workshops that you have, not to keep bouncing here, but the workshops are amazing. So between the mentoring that you get that's free and the workshops and the events that you have, I know that you have one coming up also with the Small Business Administration. There's a lot of great things that SCORE provides. And my goal is to get as many people to know about it that not necessarily have heard about it yet or know what you actually do. And it's something that they should definitely take advantage of. Very easy, score.org. You go on and you could see this is one of the pages that Bridget has up here. But are there people that come to you, Bridget, with an idea for a business, and a lot of times they need funding?
They do. Access to capital, Brian, is one of the top questions we consistently get from, again, anyone who's starting or has been in business for a number of years and is looking to grow, whether it's a second location, a new product line, they're looking to bring on additional employees. It is a constant topic. And so, what SCORE, our mentors, and our education platform can do is first let you know about the various options that are available, because a loan, of course, is one of the options, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the only option. And what our mentors can do is make sure that you are aware of all of the options, evaluate them, and pick the one that is best for you, what you're looking to do, what your goals are, and where you are in your business cycle. So those two things combined with our educational resources on the website, which, thank you, Brian, our workshops, I believe, are incredible, the best of the best. And we have some of the best presenters, yourself included. And that's one of the great things about SCORE is that we make sure to use all of the greatest experts out there across the country, like you, Brian, like people in the SBDCs and the SBA. We make sure that we are bringing the best of the best to the SCORE system so that people have access to whatever it is they need. So we have webinars on what grants are out there. We have webinars on how to evaluate your cash flow and how to look at accounts payable and receivables and make sure that you're optimizing that. And then we have mentors in those particular expertise that are willing to sit one-on-one with you for as long as you need to answer your questions and get you on the right track.
When you start working with a mentor, what are the expectations? Do they have an interest in your business? Do they ask you for money? You're working with them for a long time. You feel bad, right? Maybe you want to offer them a part of your business. How does that work, Bridget?
It's such a great question, and I can show you how the SCORE mentoring works. But to answer your specific question, and you can see it right here on the page, SCORE mentoring is a free service. It is always free. We will never ask you for money for our mentoring. And actually, it would be in violation of our code of ethics to then be a part of your business or accept payment, because this advice is truly unbiased. We are your sounding board, and we are here for you. So you can see on the score.org website, there are a lot of frequently asked questions about how it works, how do you get matched with a mentor, how long it takes. We have a goal to make sure everyone is matched within 48 business hours, and that our mentoring is always confidential. We support all of the industries, what you can expect in a typical mentoring session. But our mentors, again, they have a strict code of ethics and will never accept payment. It is prohibited, and that helps keep SCORE to be the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and making sure all of our mentors are there for you.
I'm interested. What do I do next?
Great question. So you go again to score.org and you have a couple of options. You can request a business mentor by simply Entering your zip code here, you will be connected with your local SCORE chapter. We have over 200 locations across the country, and you can, ask your questions. You fill out a very simple form, and someone will contact you and connect you with a mentor. But we also have, and you are able to peruse, our mentor profiles. So you can search by the mentor profile. You can enter keywords or terms. You can view their profiles. You can search by expertise, as you can see, or by industry. You can search by language, and you can pick the person that you feel best fits your needs. You can reach out to them and they will contact you to schedule an appointment. Now, what's great, one of the many great things about SCORE is that you don't just have to have one mentor. We have this nationwide network that John, for example, if you picked John, could reach out to Adrian and bring her in, and you can have two mentors. You can have 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 throughout your small business journey. It's whatever is best for you.
Now, as we go through and we pick our mentors, what are the expectations for them? Let's say I can only talk to them in the mornings and they're in the evenings. So I guess it's not only the match of the industry, but you also have to find the time to work together. Maybe it's by emails. What's nice is that we have Zooms and all the different video technology to be able to communicate with each other. But how do we kind of connect up and know that we're a good match?
It's a great question. Sometimes I compare it to speed dating because you want to make sure that it's a good fit, right? It doesn't just matter necessarily about the industry or the experience. There has to be a connection and a good vibe. And so you can chat with your mentor, you can meet virtually or in person, you can get on the phone or email. And frankly, if it's not a good fit, that's okay. There are 10,000 mentors. We have someone that is right for you. So if it's not the best fit, it's all good. You can reach out to your local SCORE chapter and just say, hey, this one didn't work for me. Provide whatever information you feel comfortable, and we will make sure to find you with the absolute right mentor. But some of our mentors are still working, they're busy, they have other obligations as well. So it might be that you can't meet with someone in the first 24 hours that you have a question. Many of them are extremely available, but sometimes it might take some time. And if I equate that to the doctor's office, right, or the specialist, if you are determined that that person is right for you, then it's the right thing, and you can wait and make sure that your schedule's aligned so you get the absolute right person for your business.
Makes total sense. There might be people that will ask this question on both sides, whether it's me or somebody out there looking for a mentor, but maybe somebody who's had some levels of success that would like to be a mentor. What's the criteria for your mentors?
Well, I am so glad you asked. I also have another page on our website that people could go and visit. And this is all about the volunteer opportunities that we have at SCORE. So we welcome anyone who is interested in helping people live their dreams. And there are a number of roles that you can have. You don't have to be a mentor. You may not have the time or the flexibility to be able to dedicate to helping someone on their entire business journey, but you might have subject matter expertise in a particular area. So you could join SCORE for that. You could also join to be an expert as a workshop presenter. Maybe you have this incredible skill and you're great at presenting to a group, and that's what you want to do. So that's what we recommend, that people come to SCORE, explore the options, and see what makes sense for you. We have a ton of different opportunities. You can read our website, you can look at the criteria. There is a strict onboarding process that everyone must follow. It includes taking our mentoring methodology course, our code of ethics, and to participate in 3 co-mentoring sessions before you become a fully active SCORE volunteer.
They're doing this for the inspiration, for helping people. What else do they get from it? What are the benefits of being a SCORE mentor?
It is amazing. One of the most consistent things that I hear from the SCORE volunteers that I speak to on my journeys across the country and on calls, they truly do it to give back. They want to share their knowledge, their expertise, and help others in the small business community. It's also an incredible community for the volunteers in SCORE. They continue to learn, to grow, to connect and network. They have formed lifelong friendships with their fellow volunteers across the country, not just in their chapter. So there's those added benefits as well.
Are you able to just quickly go through some of the drop downs on the top of the website, the workshop and events, the templates and resources, those two, if we can hit those so people can see all the amazing things that are happening in your world?
Yeah, thanks so much for asking, Brian. So you can see workshops and events. And again, we have some incredible people like Brian that participate in our national workshops that are available virtually online. And you can attend them live and ask questions of the presenter, or you can look at the recording afterwards. Many of them are recorded and available again here at score.org. We also have a ton of local events. So if you are looking to connect with like-minded entrepreneurs and SCORE in your community, you can search the location that you're at and search by topic, by business stage, again, by language. All of these are available for you. We also have a ton of templates and resources, everything from a business plan, a marketing plan, a cash flow analysis, business loan estimator tool. All of these tools are available. You can easily search. You can search again by business stage, by topic. If you have a question, you can enter it into the search and make sure that you're getting the answers that you need. I was mentioning before about some specific industries. We have these resource hubs that are available whether you are in the planning and starting stage to the transition and exit. You can look by business topic. We have a resource hub for those who are transitioning from being an employee to an entrepreneur. We also have resource hubs, again, by industry. We have industry hubs for manufacturing, we have food services, retail, and more. And it's not always the easiest topic to talk about, but small businesses have to continue to be resilient. So we are always encouraging small businesses to prepare for disasters and have a recovery plan. And that, again, is available on the SCORE website.
We come up with ideas for a product, for a business, and we're very excited. We're trying to figure out what to do next. If you were in those shoes, Bridget, with the resources that you know of, what would you utilize and when would you utilize them?
So if I am just thinking about a business, I would go to our Simple Steps Startup Roadmap program right here. It walks you through a step-by-step how-to guide for starting a business. It's clear, it's easy to follow, and the best part about this program is that there are key milestones along the way that encourage you to actually pause, take the work that you've done, and bring it to a mentor. So it combines everything that we do at SCORE in the best possible way.
So we have the startup roadmap. We have local SCORE offices. We have mentors that we can connect with online, workshops, tutorials, templates. It seems like this is all too good to be true, but how much is it?
I mean, Brian, I pinch myself every day. It is free. Now, the one thing I will point out is that sometimes our local events that are put on by our chapters or our districts have a nominal fee because there may be food and drink provided. There may be a rental fee for the space, but those are always nominal and simply to cover the cost of whatever that event is. That is not necessarily true of all of the events across SCORE. So just be careful, take a look, but I'll tell you, they're worth it.
I have a couple more questions. So what events are coming up that maybe you could share with us? I know this is specific for April 2025 that you're hearing this. So keep an eye on the calendar whenever you're watching this. And also, what's next for SCORE?
Well, that is a great question. And I can tell you that what is coming up is National Small Business Week. National Small Business Week is May 4th through the 10th. And that is where we are the lead partner with the Small Business Administration. We have events that are available nationally, online, as well as in all of the communities to celebrate the awesomeness of small businesses. So I would encourage you to go to the SBA's website or to SCORE, check out the Small Business Week agenda, and participate in one of the events that are coming to you, or join us on our virtual summit. The other thing, and I mentioned AI being a growing trend, we continue to develop our technology to support not just our clients, but our volunteers. So we use AI to support our mentors in their research, to help find the right co-mentors for them. We are continuing to evolve as an organization and make sure that we are staying up on what technologies that we need to best serve our clients, support our mentors, and make sure that we understand what is best to support all the small businesses out there.
That's great. Bridget, you've been doing this for a while. You see people successful, not so successful, maybe hitting some challenges. Maybe they didn't find a mentor. Maybe they're looking for their next mentor. You've seen a lot. Give us some words of wisdom, some advice, whether we're at the beginning stages of building our business. And again, the business could be a product, because a lot of times when I'm talking to inventors, when we're coming up with an idea, it's really, you're starting a business. You're doing the research and development. You're investing your time, money, energy, effort into it. You're finding the resources to be able to help you, because most likely you're going to need somebody somewhere, or company somewhere along the way. And if you can share some of that with us, it could be at any stage of our journey. Help us.
Well, and you know this, Brian, and you do this in all of the work that you do too. But the main takeaway that I would hope to impart on anyone looking to start or grow their business or are struggling in business is that you don't have to be alone. We know there is a ton of information out there. It is scary. And you have this dream that you are working to nurture and to cultivate. And you are putting your blood, sweat, and tears into this business. But you don't have to do it alone. At SCORE and other resource partners, and here, I mean, we are here to help you. And we're not looking for anything in return other than for you to be successful. One of the things that we say at SCORE often is that our client success is our success. So it might feel like I don't have the time. I can't take the time to step away from my business. I've got to, make payroll. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. But everyone who has taken the time to step away and speak with someone to help them on their business hasn't regretted it. And we will be here for the life of your business. So take a chance, reach out, and make sure that you have a partner on this journey.
Score.org. ORG, right? Very simple.
Score.org.
Score.org, powered by the Small Business Administration. That's how all this is free, right? And the different events that you have, it's great to get involved. I have one last question, Bridget. For us to keep in touch, let's say to find out the latest SCORE opportunities, to kind of stay in your network, do you have a newsletter?
So yes, you can subscribe to SCORE newsletters. You can go and connect on your preferred social media platform. If you just go to score.org and scroll down to the bottom, check out whichever one makes sense to you and how you prefer to consume your news, and come to our website. That's where you'll get everything that you need.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bridget. Thank you for your time. You're inspirational to lead the way with all the mentors and all the future entrepreneurs, or maybe they are somewhere along their journey and they need that extra step to connect up with a mentor. So thank you for all you do. And we look forward to connecting up again with you soon.
Oh, same to you, Brian. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.